Welcome back. Welcome back to the Legends League. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you see, the matchup that we're about to see needs no introduction at all. No introduction whatsoever. We got MJ, Michael Jordan. People say he's the GOAT. We got Kobe Bryant, the Mamba. Super mentality. Some people say he's the GOAT. We're here to figure out who the GOAT is. Now, it may not have the luster that it's supposed to have because Jordan and them are struggling on the Knicks. The Celtics have recently just turned the corner and started playing great basketball. So this is a very, very intriguing matchup for me because, Jordan and Kobe just go at it against each other. The first matchup was won by Jordan on opening night. And ever since then, both teams have gone in opposite directions. Kobe's team is going up. Mike's team's been going down. The Knicks are the worst team in the entire league. So that is something that I don't know how you combat that, but I recently changed a few things for the Knicks. I'm not supposed to intervene, but I had to put Rodman on the bench and insert Karl Anthony Towns into the starting lineup because Rodman just can't score. So that's hindering the Knicks in so many ways because they can't get to the basket. A lot of other things are happening. So, and after doing that, a game later, they took Paul Arizin out of the starting lineup and inserted John Starks into the starting lineup on their own. And I think this is because Paul Arizin can score. And they made sure that their second unit now has somebody who can actually score a little bit. So we'll see exactly how this goes. Can't wait to see the matchup. Let's get it together. And it's time to get it going. Oh, we got the wrong camera angle for you guys. I am sorry about that. We got to go to that broadcast. Y'all like that broadcast.
On that element of this game, you can never have
Let's
enough
go,
rebounds,
man.
in my opinion.
If you're familiar with me and how I play the game on the drive camera. I don't play it on 2K. So that's really crazy for some people, but for me, it's just the normal. So let's see what this team can do. Like I was saying, when I did the introductions, this team is really struggling. The New York Knicks have been one of those teams that they have all the pieces and everything on paper, but they just haven't put it together. And then you're looking at the Celtics right now. These guys have put it together. When I tell you they put it together, man. They're coming off a win against the Bucks, and they're coming off another great win that they had the other night. So these guys are really playing well. Oh, there's MJ. Told you, MJ comes at Kobe on a different level. I don't know what it is what it brings out of him, but he definitely brings out the best in MJ. The New York Knicks are coming off a loss against the Houston Rockets. It gets confusing when you're in the Legends League. You got so many legends that are mixed up on different teams. Paul Pierce, who's been playing really well in first quarters. So I just think, oh man, what a shot by Embiid. I just think this Knicks team can really turn it around somehow, and I don't know how they're going to do that, but they have to do something. And that is their biggest problem right there. I think that's the biggest problem with the team, other than Rodman being in the starting lineup, is that Steve Nash really can't guard anybody. He can't guard a soul. It is almost criminal to watch Steve Nash play defense. It is very shocking that Steve Nash plays defense the way that he does. MJ. Like I said, Kobe brings out the best in him. As you know, on the YouTube side, you watch all 4 quarters of the game. There is no sim. People on Twitch are very familiar with the sim. It takes a lot of their hopes and dreams from them because there's something on my channel that is called shadow points or shadow count, and it's basically the currency for the stream, and you can actually wager these shadow points against other people in the stream, and it's been really wild to see how people in the chat respond to when their team is winning and when their team is losing, and it's all live, so it's a really cool dynamic that we've added to the stream that makes it a little bit more interactive. So I'm very, very pleased with how that works. Towns again with a fade. Towns is a fade monster. Like, why would you fade when you got a guard on you? Oh my goodness, Kobe. Kobe Bryant, the Mamba. Once again, when we say Kobe brings out the best in MJ, well, MJ brings out the best in one Kobe Bryant as well. Good shot by Steve Nash. Steve Nash has to get more aggressive, and if he's more aggressive, this team will succeed. But if he's not aggressive at all, this team will not go anywhere. And right now, they are not going anywhere. They are the worst team in the entire league. But MJ is such a compelling player that you have to play his games, especially when he's playing against notables, because people want to see it. And MJ has played very, very well against pretty much everybody. It's just his team just doesn't have it for whatever reason. He's got the pieces on paper, though. Maybe the whole Scottie Pippen theory is true. What a shot by Steve Nash. That's a really good shot by Nash. And a miss by Embiid. Haven't been impressed with Embiid this season for the most part, but there have been flashes. Like, there's flashes in games where he goes off. Jordan for three. Jordan with the miss. Not the best three-point shooter in the world. We all know this. I think that's the biggest difference between him and Kobe. Kobe is very, very adept at hitting the three-pointer. He looks for it. He searches for the three. Michael, a little timid to shoot it. Mike is more of a, I'm going to get my 30, but my 30 is going to be inside the arc. When Mike is hitting threes, it makes a difference. As you can see, the Knicks have been shooting well in the last month as a team from the arc, but Michael Jordan, per se, doesn't shoot them. So you may shoot well in a game, but they're getting 6 or 7, maybe 10 less threes than the other team off.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Lever.
So that you gotta be very aware of that. Oh, what a move by Kobe, and a foul by Jordan.
His love for the game could be obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out of the court.
It's crazy, man, what's going on with Kobe right now. Kobe has caught an epiphany, and he's balling. He has caught a wave, and somehow Kobe Bryant is on one. Good defense by Pierce. Pierce with the midi. Let's go. I'm looking for big things from the Celtics team going into the playoffs. It looks like they're going to get there. Now, are we going to have MJ in the playoffs? I don't know. There's Jordan again. Scores on Kobe.
Jordan's got 6 points. Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Play too slow to protect.
Kobe will go back at Jordan. See, those are the things that make them different right there. Kobe will take that shot. Jordan will not. And Kobe is playing the passing lane very, very well right now. Very, very well. Kobe's in them lanes.
Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still.
Jordan has been taken out the game early. They insert Paul Arizin. John Starks with the jumper. John Starks was a very good player when he was playing in the NBA. He had his moments. Louis Dampierre. He's been playing great for the Celtics. Period. There's no punchline to that. He's just been playing really, really well. John Starks, he's stuck. Now, Paul Arizin is now on the second unit. So I think that that's going to help the second unit a lot. Karl Anthony Towns for 3. That's what the difference is. That's the difference right there. Rodman's not shooting that. Rodman's not even going to think about attempting that. So therefore, the spacing on the court is very different when Rodman's on the floor as opposed to when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. So that's something that everybody has to look at on other teams. Nash gets open for 3, does not hit it.
That's his shot. And one
Here comes Cole.
he wants back. Here's Bryant.
Right to the basket, Kobe Bryant.
Fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5.
Here we go. Oh, man. Who are they going to go to here?
Tries it from 19.
Towns with a brick.
No good. A bit long that time. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. To the left.
Zebo. Whew.
Boston.
Ever since he settled into the second lineup, it's been lights out. Zebo has been playing great.
Knicks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall.
As we all know with Memphis, he was a great scorer in his day. Oh, great pass. Steve Nash. Steve Nash is getting aggressive. I love to see it. Love to see it. Steve Nash hasn't been aggressive since he's been on this team. And I'm wondering why. Is it because you think you got to get assists, Steve? What is it, Steve? What's going on, Steve? We need you. We need you out there, Steve.
Here's Nash.
Here's Paul Arizin. Back to Steve Nash.
Lets it fly.
Steve Nash.
Third basket in 5 shots.
This is what we needed to see, Steve. What's going on, Steve?
Team basketball right there.
Like, Steve got to get it together. Kobe.
From behind the arc.
Kobe for 3.
Celtics up another 3.
Kobe Bryant. I told you, he searches. He's out there searching for that 3. That's the difference.
Here's Nash.
Steve Nash. Steve's getting aggressive, man. I like it. I like to see it. Steve Nash now goes to the bench. This is where I fear for my life for the Knicks. But Kobe is also out, so we'll see what goes on. I fear for the Knicks when this lineup comes out here. Good shot by Freddie Lou. Because the Celtics have found their niche when they go to this lineup. The Celtics have found it. Louis Dampier scores. Zebo will score. Oh, what a move by Karl Anthony Towns. Like, they found it. Like, these guys will score. There it is.
With the defensive effort. And they've been producing at a high level. No question. They're in a nice
Good pass by Caron Butler, who has been relegated to the bench for the last about 5-6 games. He hasn't played. Hasn't played a lick. Keith Van Horn's been playing. We'll see if we see Keith Van Horn
49 left to play in the
while Karl Anthony Towns is at the power forward now. See, that's why I think Caron is in the game. And there goes Caron right there, the jumper. So Keith Van Horn may be relegated to the bench now because Karl Anthony Towns is now going to start at power forward instead of coming in at center. There's Louis. Broke his back. And Clint Capella. We see Clint Capella in the game as well. Because with Karl Anthony Towns starting, that opens up a spot at center. So that will be filled by Clint Capella in the second unit.
Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
So this is really, really intriguing to see how they play. They're playing well now, but this is where they lose it right here with the second unit. Oh, what a move by Freddie Lou. It's a big difference right now with Karl Anthony Towns out there on the court as opposed to Dennis Rodman. They're getting to the basket. Oh, man, Jim Paxson. We give you a highlight for the play. Whenever you see that little box up in the right-hand corner, y'all know I'm clipping something because it looked good. Caron Butler. Welcome back to the game, Caron Butler. Has been out of the game for a minute. Not playing at all. Mad like a mug. Ready to slap that boy, Tom Thibodeau. Why am I not playing? Oh, good move by Louis. Lou Dampier, man, has been playing great. That's why I don't fear for the Celtics when Kobe Bryant goes out or Paul Pierce goes out. They found something. And it looks like, the Knicks was finding something with Caron Butler. First quarter, great quarter, 35-34. Boston is down by 1. The Knicks trying to get a much-needed win. They need one bad. And the Celtics just trying to keep the status quo. A win today will get them at 500 for the season. And they are in the playoff hunt.
Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started.
So we're going to see what the Knicks do right now.
They've been
Jordan is back
hustling
into the
on
game
arc since the get-go.
with the second unit and Joel Embiid.
It's hard to cover all that ground.
So we're going to see how they play right now. Freddie Lou. Freddie Lou. What a move by Freddie Lou.
6 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket.
You got Byron Beck getting up off the bench, going to the scorers table.
He's out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Jordan.
Oh, what a pass by Zebo. I seen it coming. We seen it coming.
For the easy two.
We seen it coming.
Set up on that one.
Showing what a great teammate he is right there. Look, Randolph, passes like that are why his guys love to play.
Pass to Butler. Here's Lewis. 3 points.
Freddie Lou.
Randolph grabs the miss. Just over a minute has passed here in the second
Yeah.
quarter.
Some defense being played out there by these
Here's
Knicks.
Saxon, covered by Jordan.
Oh, good pick.
Here's
The
Lever.
ball movement is exquisite right now, but they don't have anything to do with that right there. That's bad. That's a terrible possession. You don't see that
This
often.
game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless.
Jordan for three.
From deep.
Let's go. MJ with the three.
4 for 6 so far.
Nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create.
Michael Jordan. Oh, good pump fake. Jimmy Paxson gets Jordan in the air.
Scoring again.
Got to stay disciplined,
2
Mike.
minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. Now here's Jordan.
MJ.
Back to Capella. Now Jordan. Embiid with it. With the fade.
Joel Embiid with the fade on Zebo.
It's clear how comfortable Embiid is.
Here comes Steve Nash to the scorers table. So we got Kobe Bryant, Byron Beck, and Steve Nash at the scorers table right now.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Paxson. Here's Randolph. Here's Lever.
Oh, Fat Lever with a nice mid-range.
Again.
This game is living up to the billing so far. Thought it would be a good game.
4 of 8 from 3. A nice
Don't know how, looking at how the Knicks been playing, but. And MJ has the ball.
He's got 5.
No doubt about him.
Here's
Oh, what a play. That's so ugly, but it's Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan, so it's going in, but it's ugly. It's ugly.
Really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Zebo.
Randolph. Shoots over Capella. Second shot opportunity.
If I'm the Celtics, if I'm the Knicks, I'm trying not to get any kind of dead ball situation to keep Kobe over there on the bench while MJ's in the game. That's just me. Make him use a timeout to get him in the game.
Now here's Capella.
This is not what you want to go with right here. This is not a smart decision. You don't want to go to Capella. I don't understand that call at all.
Pass to Lever. To the paint.
Pass to Willis Reed. Willis Reed underneath the rim. He's gonna hold it. He might go up.
By Capella.
Good take. Tie ball game. 44 up. 20 for 31 both teams. It's an even game.
Here's Capella.
MJ wants it. MJ wants it. MJ has it. Dead ball right here. Kobe Bryant will be in the game, but also Steve Nash. MJ misses the free throw.
Back in 95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Here's Jordan. After the basket by Boston.
MJ going at Kobe. This is what we want to see.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. 4 on the clock.
MJ versus Kobe right here.
From deep. Jordan
Oh, yeah. Good defense by the Celtics. And Kobe's wide open for 3. Green. Let's go, Kobe. Kobe Bryant.
He's coming off a huge
The difference between Kobe and MJ
couldn't be any higher.
right there.
Coach knows that too.
And that's why he's there running.
Kobe searches for the 3.
Getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Jordan.
3 seconds. I don't know why. That happens only to the Knicks with the 3-second call. Jordan doesn't go all the way to the. He never goes all the way. That's one thing I don't like about that play right there. And that's Jordan. One of Jordan's bread and butter plays as a basketball player is that come across to that go across all the way to the weak side, get over there in the post and fade. And it never works for the Knicks. Like he always stops in the middle. It's a glitch in the game. They got to fix that.
Here's Jefferson looking for his first basket, still in this one. Driving to the basket. Here's Lee.
Good defense.
Deflects the pass.
Steve Nash has it.
Pass to Jordan.
Oh, great defense by Kobe on the closeout. Jordan has to throw it away.
Here's Lever. He has 6. Tries the spin move. Here's Reed. Embiid covers.
Joel Embiid, good defense, but he doesn't get the board.
Here's Lever.
Trying to get some separation. Good defense by Jordan, but they don't get the board again. Somebody's got to get a board. Somebody has to get a rebound. Karl Anthony Towns is up off the scorer's table. You got Louis Dampier and Paul Pierce at the scorer's table. 3-pointer by Embiid. Embiid for 3. Joel Embiid hitting the 3.
He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
On the wing, Bryant. Out left to the wing.
Kobe. Good defense by Jordan. He still scores.
Yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Kobe Bryant is going to work. Michael Jordan is playing well. This is what we want to see.
Pass to Nash.
Steve Nash again. Steve Nash hits. He had Embiid open again for the 3, but he didn't throw it. Steve Nash looks like he's back in that good old form of high pick and roll he used so effectively all his time playing in the league. And there's a steal from Steve Nash. John Starks takes the runner. The Knicks are up by 1.
Knicks lead by 1. And a chance to catch up on
Steve Nash playing great right now. We need to see this more, Steve.
Keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
We need to see this more, Steve. If we're going to see a good showing from y'all this season, you're going to need to hoop. Excuse me.
Pass to Bryant.
Kobe on Paul Harrison. Michael Jordan is out the game. Good defense by Paul Harrison.
With the board. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line.
John Starks for 3. And he misses. Kobe Bryant over Paul Harrison.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Nash.
Steve Nash again. Steven Nash
They're definitely opting
is going off. Haven't seen it all year. Nice to see. Oh, and Paul Pierce gets through the lane like a boss. Steve Nash misses the 3.
and this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kobe with John Starks on him. Pass to Beck. Beck has a mismatch. That's barbecue chicken. Easy. This is where Boston starts to get momentum, is it, huh?
Great position inside.
Here comes Nash.
New York has gone
No, Nash got to lick the fingers before he gets going to work. Never knew what that was about.
Here's Nash.
Steve Nash is so lucky that he didn't play during COVID. Everybody want to punch him in the throat. He keep licking his hands and touching the ball. He'd have had everybody sick like a mug.
Covered by Towns.
Good move by Louis Dampier.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Steve Nash on Louis.
He's got 13.
Good pass by Nash. And Karl Anthony Towns hits from the short corner.
Another bucket right there.
Nash is orchestrating, baby. He's got his playmaking badge. First time we've seen Nash in takeover all year. Kobe for 3. Kobe Bryant. One of the greatest players to ever grace a basketball court. The late, great Kobe Bean Bryant. Blocked by Ilgauskas. Kobe. Kobe doing work. Kobe with the pass to Bryant Beck. He's found a running mate. He's found his new Gasol and Byron Beck. I'm telling you, they are in sync. Whatever chemistry issues they have at the beginning, they are not there now. Field goal shooting. In the last 30 days, Boston has been hooping. They are one of the hottest teams shooting the ball in the league. The Warriors, of course, are first. That's my favorite team to watch. I can't wait to put them on YouTube so you guys can see this Warriors team.
1:14 left to play in the half. Again, the Knicks missing.
And it looks like this is where the Celtics say, "This is our game. We exerting ourselves. We putting some space between us. We putting some space." Oh man, Kobe.
Rebounded by New York. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Freddie Lou.
Yeah, that one's good. Give him 8 points
Freddie
now.
Lou with the big time take.
Solid passer.
We got a 4-point lead for the Celtics going into the last minute.
Wanting to set up his teammates.
And boom, Kobe Bryant for the, ooh, he's going nuclear. He's getting to nuclear status in this game.
Every chance he gets.
Kobe ruined the upload the other day because I thought that LeBron James, Kobe Bryant game was going to be great, and it was not.
Back to Towns.
They're doubling Steve Nash.
From downtown.
And he makes it. Playmaking badge is a lovely thing. Oh my God.
Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of
Louis Dampier. What a shot throw. He misses it.
The rebound.
They get it to Karl Anthony Towns. To Steve Nash for the range shot. He misses. What a first half. 68-65 New York. Kobe has the smirk on his face looking like, yeah, I am going to get you, MJ. I'm going to get you. You think you're better than me. You're not. We are the same. You have to realize that I'm that too. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
now,
come on, man. You can't look me in the eye either, buddy.
Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
You gotta love it, man.
Ernie, perfection.
You gotta love it, man. I can't wait to see the second half. I hope we get a good game. I hope nobody breaks away. I just hope that we get one of those finishes that are worthy of a MJ Kobe matchup. It looks like we may. Steve Nash, he's got to keep playing the same way that he's playing right now, and we'll get there. But if he goes back into what he was doing in the first, 20-something games of this year, like, it's gonna be bad.
13 points in the game.
MJ tries to get the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an
I do like the pick and pop from Joel Embiid and Steve Nash. That's new. That's come in ever since Karl Anthony Towns has stepped into the lineup. Like that pick and pop. That pick and pop did not exist for them. I like that they went back to Jordan on the repost. And MJ. I like they went back to Jordan on the repost. I love it. Jordan has 14. Kobe clearly outplaying him right now. But Jordan has more help right now than Kobe, which is rare. And Kobe Bryant's going to work.
20 feet out. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really
Kobe going at MJ. And they 1-4 for Mike. Mike with the floater. Oh, they're going at each other right now. Kobe and Michael Jordan are at it. They are at it. I am not going to lie. They're at it right now. Good defense by Towns to help Jordan, but now they got a mismatch. They go away from it. They're going to go at John Starks.
Here's Pierce. Give him 8 points now. Lex at 3.
Paul Pierce.
Boston with the triple.
slow reaction.
Killing.
And it cost them 3.
MJ again.
And here's Jordan.
He wants to go at Kobe. He's going crazy. And he makes it. He makes it. He makes it.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so excellent.
He's going at Kobe right now. This is impressive. Good D by Embiid. We haven't seen that either. No defense by this man. They're going to MJ, and MJ is just going to ISO Kobe right now.
Pass to Starks.
This is crazy. I like it. See where they go from here.
Nash. 13 points.
Oh, Steve Nash misses. Oh, what a dunk by Willis Reed.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Nash. From the wing.
MJ misses. Foul on Joel Embiid.
That's his first foul.
MJ misses the patented fadeaway. Celtics are up by 6 with 9 minutes left in the quarter.
Pass to Lever.
This has just been one of those things, man, that people have to understand. It's incredible to see these players back in their element, back in their primes, playing all against each other. What would happen? This is the closest scenario that we're ever going to get to what would happen if these players actually played together. If this actually was to happen. Steve Nash gets fouled by Fat Lever on the shot. Steve Nash, one of the best free throw shooters of all time. I don't see him missing too many free throws this season.
So he gets them both. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Back to a 6-point lead.
Pass to Pierce.
Pierce going at John Starks.
Just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Fat Lever.
Here's Lever.
And every time Joel Embiid goes for a block, they get the offensive rebound and it's back in there. MJ, again, going at Cole. MJ misses. Oh, he went at Richard Jefferson. I am sorry. Ball heads sometimes look the same.
Here's Pierce. He's got 11. 13 feet out.
Tebow with the miss.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Screen by Embiid.
Steve Nash has been highly aggressive. They get the switch. Nobody doubles, and he's going to the line. Embiid's going to the line. Embiid's a good free throw shooter for a big man.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Looking for him to hit both of these.
Switch here. Butler's checked in, and Embiid drops them
That's
both.
something that separates Embiid from a lot of the great big men of a recent past. He shoots very good from the line.
Pass to Jefferson.
The big centers that shoot very well from the line normally manufacture more
Now
points.
the Knicks on the break.
You look at Kareem. Kareem, a very, very good free throw shooter.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded.
Oh, Lord, MJ. Oh, Lord, MJ. MJ is being very hesitant right now.
Ooh, that one misses the mark. Shooting 8 for 14 now.
Very hesitant, MJ. MJ with the steal.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Starks. And here's Butler out.
Karan Butler. Welcome back, Karan Butler.
Butler's got 10.
Such an effective
Big time
shooter.
shot for Karan.
If you lose track of
The
him
steal from
defensively,
MJ.
He's gonna make you pay.
Here's Randall.
Oh, good move by Zebo.
Butler with the ball.
There's MJ. That's one of his patented plays. That's the play I'm talking about when he goes all the way across. Sometimes the game glitches and it stops him in the 3-second lane. Oh, that would have been a good pass to Pierce.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Got to be very careful with your passes against these two teams. Two teams play very good defense at times.
Here's Reed. Guarded by
Good block by Clint Capella.
Rejected by Capella. Now Jordan.
MJ again has a mismatch.
Here's Starks.
He hits John Starks and John Starks misses. I would have cleared it out for MJ right there, but
By Jordan. Pass to Jefferson.
good ball movement, good player movement right there.
6. Takes
That's
the
a tough shot, and it's a good shot by Richard Jefferson.
And the Celtics lead by 6.
Gave him too much room.
Knicks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And here's Jordan. Now Butler. He's got 10. Driving in. Tip. Here's Reed. Guarded by Capella. Here's Randolph.
Zach Randolph
Another one falls.
right over Karl Anthony Towns.
Taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Butler.
Louis Dampierre guarding Jordan.
Now
This is where Jrodan gets into I got to do it by myself mode. And he definitely does get into that mode where it's like, I'm going to do it by myself. You guys can't help me. It's my time. Good defense by Capella.
New York has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
Karan Butler.
Ooh, costly foul there.
Not afraid to shoot the basketball.
Previous month, we
Not afraid at all.
comes to scoring. You take a look at Bryant, the 4th best scorer in the NBA. Man, he poured in.
This last month has been truly
Let's see if he can hit all 3 of these.
scoring at
He
will
needs all 3 of these.
on offense.
And he's good on the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Boston's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. To the wing, right side.
Zebo. Been playing great. Zebo misses the easy little drop step layup.
Some solid defense from Towns.
We got MJ on the bench now. He's going to come back in for the stretch run.
Right wing.
Good defense by Louis. Oh my goodness. And they've been in the penalty since 7 minutes almost in the game.
Down for the Celtics.
This has been big. They're going to the free throw line and then knocking them down.
They've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson, it's another 3. Anything you get from Richard Jefferson is extra.
These are one of the guys you gotta be worried about on the perimeter.
Pass to Starks. Towns with the ball. Towns on a screen.
Paul Harrison. This is why they put him on the second unit, it looks like.
You can see how easily it
Because
makes
he does go out there and he's aggressive. The problem is he was aggressive with Michael Jordan on the floor. You got to give Jordan the ball. Oh, Louis.
From deep.
Great shot by Louis.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
It's tough right now. Celtics are moving them all over the place.
Pass to Towns. Here's Starks. To the paint.
Clint Capella. This is not where you want to go. But he makes it.
Pella inside.
He scores on El Gaskis.
Up offensively. No buckets
The
yet.
golden-haired crazy.
Great hands.
You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you pretty much cook.
Another one for Louis. He misses that one, but he's moving great without the basketball.
Here's Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Pass on the layup.
And it's a 1-point game.
16.
Defensively,
We got Byron Beck getting up and going to the scores tape.
field goals from below the free throw line.
Jim Paxson gets him up in the air. Jim Paxson tries to go up on Harrison. Harrison with great defense.
But he couldn't finish. New York trailing.
And here comes Harrison. Harrison is definitely looking to score. I'm telling you that from experience.
Pass to Lewis.
Freddie Lou misses. Capella with the rebound.
Over to the wing. Here's Starks. 6 to shoot. Tries again.
Another rebound by Capella, and Capella puts it in.
And gets hacked. A 3-point chance here.
Capella says, Dennis Rodman, who? I'm out here.
He still possesses the muscle.
Clint Capella's out there getting rebounds.
Making a change here.
2 offensive rebounds on the same possession. Puts the Knicks up by 2.
Can they get it?
What a move by Jim Paxson.
Basket. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
New York has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Here's Starks.
Freddie Lou.
Here's Starks. Covered by Bryant.
Kobe with the good defense.
And that one hits
They bring Kobe back in early off the third quarter, and all Starks left him. You cannot leave Kobe Bryant at all. He's gonna knock it down. He's got 30. Kobe is now 13 for 16 in the game
You got to move past that one.
with 30.
Wanted to take that again.
Yes, you heard it right. Kobe has 30 already.
Shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Louis.
doubled by Towns. Pass to Ilgauskas.
Oh no, they left Jim Paxson. Who did that?
Paxson, good.
He tried to go on the double, and Jim Paxson with the immediate cut.
Really emphasized ball movement here today.
That shot
one is good. Lewis.
Now here's Bryant. He's guarded closely.
Louis with the good take, and they puts him up 5 going into the 4th.
Celtics lead by 5. And that does it for the third.
Looks like we got one of them ones. We got a good finish coming up. If the teams can play the same way they've been playing, we're going to get a good finish. The Celtics have been holding them off pretty much all game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense.
Literally holding them off all game.
No chance to stop that.
And who left Kobe Bryant in the corner? Oh my goodness.
The game it's been so
You
far.
can't do that the way he's shooting
Bring
tonight.
more pressure-packed basketball. And for the Knicks. Pass to Lewis.
Freddie Lou going against Kobe. This is not a smart decision, but he gets it up anyway.
Makes him 6 for 9.
Freddie Lou
For him so far.
has
He
12
is
points.
torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Good defense by Capella.
And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Puts up a 3.
Oh, and a miss by Steve Nash.
He really came close to leveling the score there.
Kobe with the backdoor cut. Kobe scores.
Stage in the game.
Jordan is over there watching in terror right now. Like, can I get back in the game? The heck with the rotation. Paul Arizin for 3. Paul Arizin misses.
On that one. So the Celtics
This could get ugly. Get MJ off the bench. Get MJ off the bench. Call timeout. Do something. Here they go in the 4th quarter. Getting at him.
tremendous finish. Pass to Capella. Now Embiid.
Joel Embiid. He had Nash open early and he did not throw it. That's what happens when your awareness is not on. When your awareness is not there. It should have been there. He gets it, but Kobe gets it. Kobe's on the run.
Oh, the Celtics on the run.
2K, no way in King Midas and Silver do they get back in front of Kobe Bryant like that without him being able to attempt a layup or a dunk or something. No way. No way. He was out in front of everybody. That's ridiculous.
Nice to see a good
You don't want to see breakaway dunks?
that led to some fireworks.
The NBA did pass a rule, though, and said that breakaways, fouls on breakaways will result in a foul, a technical foul, and the ball. So you won't see any more of those breakaway fouls anymore. Good shot by Harrison. The breakaway era of fouls is done. I'm telling you that right now. Thank God. We can get to see these players get out in the open court and start dunking the ball, more transition threes, more free-flowing. Like, come on, man. That was slowing the game down. It was making the game ugly and murky. What a drag out. Boy, that dragged him to the three-point line.
Capella's got his 7th rebound.
Michael Jordan on Kobe. Oh my goodness. You know he got a 40, right, Kobe? You got a 48. You can't get up with that. You got a 48. Kobe only had like a 38-inch vert. He didn't have that. He didn't have that Jordan had. Jordan had a 48. Oh, great play by Kobe. Comes back at him. You know that's Kobe Bryant fashion, man, to come back at you. That's Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady put him on his backside, and then the next play down, Kobe went and dunked on everybody and slapped the backboard and got a technical. Like, no. You did not do that to me. That might drive Kobe to get another 15, 20 points in this quarter. I don't like when Arizin is on the court with Jordan, because we don't get to see the real Jordan when Arizin's out there, because Arizin likes to score. So I love that move that they made to bring Arizin off the bench. Oh, what a move. Oh my goodness, Paul Pierce. They just not letting the Knicks take the lead. They will not allow it. Up here it is, their glitch. You see the glitch? You see the glitch in the game? That's crazy that Jordan would never stop there in the middle of the court like that. That is a complete glitch in the game. And they need to take that out next year.
The turnaround jumper. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That is one of Jordan's bread and butter plays.
Out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Jordan, the pass to Towns.
Here goes Arizin.
Towns on a screen.
Good defense right now. But a drive by Harrison, and he passes up on Zebo.
Here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big
Harrison's playing ball right now. You can't say nothing about it.
Pass to Randolph.
But they got to deal with Kobe Bryant, and I don't think they can.
On target from range. Bryant's got
Kobe is running off them screens, and
This is what it's
Jordan
been
is
to
just getting
get
stuck.
Remarkable results from downtown.
They aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
shot on the wing. Towns finds Jordan.
MJ
Over Bryant.
with Kobe on him. Kobe with great defense.
Boston has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
And we're looking at what makes Boston so tough. They double Kobe Bryant. And they find Pierce. Pierce with the movement in the green. He's got a 10-point lead for the Celtics. The Celtics are pulling away late in the game.
Go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty
What a move by MJ.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
They have now resulted into doubling Kobe. Oh, here comes Pierce again.
It's a 3.
Pierce misses down.
Go for him. And New York the other way now.
Harrison, oh my goodness.
Down low. Here's Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns gets blocked.
Blocked. And he's able to get it.
He is so soft. And there goes Pierce again for 3.
And the assist to
11-point lead for the Celtics.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
As long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them?
Steve Nash gets down there for the board.
Here's Nash.
Steve Nash misses the putback. He's going to get another fast break for Kobe Bryant on the way.
It's a lot larger.
Here goes Kobe.
Pass to Lieber.
Another shot from Pierce.
Here's the 3.
Pierce misses that one. They've been leaving Pierce wide open. Celtics now get the ball back. This is amazing, amazing defense by the Celtics turning into good offense. There goes Pierce in the corner. You got to watch him. They're going to double. They're going to double Paul Pierce or Zebo. Zebo hits the midi. It looks like the Knicks, as good as they played all game, are going to give it up in the fourth. As good as they've played
Jordan against Bryant. The 3 ball.
all game, and they're going to give it up in the fourth.
Almost made them regret defending.
Paul Pierce again.
Pierce gets the bucket.
They're getting torched over
Wow.
the 4 of the last 5 buckets.
Wow, the Celtics in the fourth quarter just went crazy.
Pass to Jordan.
They turned on the defense.
To halt the run.
They turned on the offense.
Second chance effort. And he takes it up. And lays
Kobe
it in.
Bryant is outplaying Michael Jordan something ferocious in this game.
Lighten the load and step up.
Here's Randolph. Covered by Towns.
Kobe again.
Bryant.
Kobe
Boston scoring again.
Bryant has taken over.
Only increasing the intensity.
Kobe's going to be in the 40-40 club today.
He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable.
Steve Nash misses the pull-up.
Funded by the Celtics.
Kobe and Willis Reed now have takeovers.
It might be pressing right now.
Here's Pierce.
Paul Pierce gets blocked.
And Embiid with the block. Pass to Nash. And here's Embiid.
Kobe with his lockdown badge with Jordan on him.
Jordan inside.
And Jordan still scores.
And the bucket is good. Jordan's got 16.
If they're going to come back, like Jordan's going to get his 30, but the other guys got to do their thing. The other guys have to do their thing. Jordan is averaging
Randolph.
about 28 points per game,
Here's Lieber. He takes it in.
and they just can't get it together.
They set the pick. Clock at 6.
Good defense by Joel Embiid.
By Embiid. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to
Good
Towns.
defense. Way to recognize that Towns is out there.
Jordan with it.
Here goes Jordan again with Kobe with his lockdown badge on. Oh, here they go. Here they go.
Just 5 on the clock.
Boston foul. Paul
And the
Pierce.
Knicks making a change here.
2-second personal foul.
3 minutes left for the Knicks to try to come back in this game.
Nick substitution.
Towns with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nash. The 3 is up.
And he misses.
And Reed
This has just been a terrible fourth quarter for the Knicks.
Not just in points.
Terrible defensively, terrible offensively.
ball stolen. Here's the break.
Good defense by Kobe.
Here's Nash. Here's Jordan.
Good defense by Paul Pierce.
The Knicks will retain possession.
I don't understand how you can play great. I don't understand how you can play great for 3 quarters. And then in the 4th quarter, you just turn into a pumpkin. You turn into a complete pumpkin. The clock strikes midnight on you. And you can't get a stop. You can't stop anybody. You just can't score on anybody. You can't do nothing. Steve Nash misses again.
Pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Awful display from him. So
And Kobe Bryant
he's going to keep working.
going back at MJ again. Hey, here's another one. MJ. Kobe with 41 points. Kobe has gone off again. Kobe and the Celtics are getting it together, people.
He's a threat from out there.
Pass to Nash.
You're getting it together, and the Bulls are just, and the Knicks are just, Lord.
Here starts.
Starts with a travel. No traveling in the Legends League. You get called for it. You get called for it. And we got to clap for the Celtics for that 4th quarter. Just a masterful performance in the 4th for the Celtics. Masterful.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
Jordan just going at Kobe now, but it's too little, too late now.
They obviously came in looking to
Too little, too late. MJ has his 30, but Kobe with 41 points on the night. Most of it being guarded by Mike, coming off of screens, but it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness gracious. That might be the play of the week. That might be the play of the week, man.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you
It might be.
what a performance.
That was incredible.
On the wing.
Kobe again. He could have shot that, but he's like, I'm going to hold it. I done did too much damage already.
5 seconds left to play.
My damage meter is on 100. And they leave him open again. Jordan's trying to get in the lanes.
Over Jordan.
Shot over him on the pick. Oh, my goodness, Jordan.
Here's New York. It's a 16-point game.
Good move by Embiid, but it's over. The Celtics have now won the last 3 or 4 games. Not sure, but the last 3 have been notable games, and they've won them all. And man,
Here's Pierce
when you do what you do out there,
to the paint.
the way that the Celtics have been doing it, it looks magnificent. Kobe Bryant is the obvious player of the game. You can't say anything about what he did out there. Obvious player of the game, Kobe Bryant. Went to work out there, 41 points with an array of dunks, 3-pointers, mid-ranges, running off screens, off the dribble. Kobe did what he was supposed to do out there at every juncture of the game. Michael Jordan was dumbfounded out there trying to stop Kobe. So let's take a look at the box scores. We got 41 points and 8 assists for one Kobe Bryant. He was also 5 of 8 from the 3. You had Paul Pierce, who had 22 and 5, 4 of 7 from the 3. Beck added in another 14 points. Willis Reed, 12, 14, and 3 blocks. Louis Dampier came off the bench as usual, played great, 12 points and 8 assists. 10.6 rebounds and 7 assists for Zach Randolph, and another 10 points from John Paxson's brother, Jim Paxson. On the Knicks side, we had Jordan with his customary 30. He gets 30 almost every time he walks out. You can put it in the book. 16, 11, and 6 for Karl Anthony Towns. It's a really good game for him. Nash played absolutely horrible. He shot 1 for 9 from the 3, 6 for 17 from the field. Embiid didn't get enough touches, I don't believe. Some of those touches need to go to Embiid from Steve Nash. It was 15 and 6 for Embiid, but he had 3 steals and 4 blocks, played well. Caron Butler was the one shining spot for the New York Knicks. 13 points out there on 4 of 6 shooting, 2 of 2 from the 3, so they can build on that right there. But as far as I'm concerned, the night belonged to one Kobe Bean Bryant, one of the best players in this league. He's got his team rolling right now. it's been beautiful to see the turnaround in the Celtics. People were worried about where the Celtics were going to fall in this whole situation, and it looks like they're going to be competing. And the Knicks are the worst team in the league. Hopefully they'll be able to turn it around. I don't see anything changing with them being the worst team in the league. I don't know what to do to help them. I can't help them. I'm just watching in horror as MJ just falls further and further and further away from what's going on around here. Maybe he does need Scottie Pippen, but we'll never know. If you guys want to like and subscribe, make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be giving you content like this all the time. This is something that's going to be the norm for us. And check out the last videos that were up. There's been some very, very great games and compelling games that have already happened, and we have placed them on YouTube. If you want to see these things live, you can come to my Twitch, put it up right here for you, twitch.tv/Sid67. And when we play them live on stream, we do the first quarter, then we simulate the second and third quarter and get to the fourth quarter with about 9 minutes left in the game so we can see what happens in the crunch. If there is anything to see in the crunch, sometimes players get messed up and torn up. If you come to the live stream, you can also be interactive with the stream, and you'll be able to place wagers with the shadow points that I have in the chat. So, it's just a fun time. Just enjoy yourself, enjoy your days, enjoy your nights, and I appreciate all of you guys, and I'm out of here.